guys, welcome to the stream. Give me 1 second. I'm just posting that we're live. How are you guys doing? Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday. I did not intend to go live this late, but I touched grass today and then I came home and then I was tired and then I took a nap and then I woke up late and then I ate some potatoes. So yeah, I just kind of took my time. I didn't rush going live for the stream because I knew I was gonna be up late tonight. I literally just drank a Ghost. Oh my gosh, I forgot to throw away my potato plate. But yeah, I just drank a Ghost, so I'm probably gonna be up. This is probably gonna be a late stream, honestly. Like, pretty late. Because I know I'm not gonna go to bed at a decent time, so I might as well just stream late, you know? Let me read what you guys are saying. Let me get the chat up on my screen. Hi, Jason. Hi, Forrest. Hi, Knock. Hi, 47. Hi, my bots. Hi, squad. Welcome in, everybody. You guys are up late. I can picture the storyteller in the dramatic voice. The colony has seen some dark days. Food is running low. Hope is a precious commodity. And now even cannibalism is on the table. Yeah, they are kind of having some beef, Andy and Michelle. Hi, squad. Hell yeah. Pants to Demona eating Mookie's head. Yeah, that is Demona. Demona, all in honor of eating Mookie first. She's always ready to eat people in the game. Well, outside of the game too, but you know. I'm actually really cold. I might need to get my jacket. Okay, let's go ahead and jump in. So I kind of was thinking of doing a quest for the stream because, hold on, let me fix my mic so you guys can hear me a little better. I was kind of thinking of doing a quest, but I forgot about, wait, I think we did go try to talk to these people though, and it didn't really go well. Okay, next time some traders come through, we're gonna see if they can give us a quest, because I think that would be interesting to do a quest today. I have not played this since the last stream on Tuesdays, or Wednesday actually, so I have not made any progress with the rooms, but we'll just continue. We're working on Yuki's room right now. Remember, he wants his room to have an industrial vibe and lots of steel and all kinds of stuff that you wouldn't really normally see in a bedroom, but I'm not judging. If that's what he wants, then that's what he gets. At least it's unique, I guess, because everybody else was kind of saying the same thing with what they wanted in their rooms. We want a rug and a comfy chair and a comfortable bed and a plant. So it was cool to see somebody want something a little different. Exoto has found a lump of buried plasteel using the ground penetrating scanner. Yeah, you guys keep finding a lot of stuff, but y'all are taking forever to mine what I tell you to mine. It'd be nice if you guys could speed the process of this up a little bit. That would be lovely. I would love that. Hello. Hi, Nork. Hello, Nork. Okay. All right, let's kind of see what is going on. I do know that I saw some...
These kids always underfoot. Can a man enjoy a quiet meal without a racket?
Sparkly.
His
Big
voice is
food.
fucked up.
What now?
Honestly, this whole situation is suboptimal. It's like living in a cave-in.
Suboptimal? Is that what they're calling it these days? Back in my day, we called it a mess.
It's a perfectly valid descriptor, unlike some people's constant complaining.
Bird Lady Grumpy. Give Shiny.
Shiny? What is that even? Brass these days?
Oh my gosh. Tiki, what is happening? Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with him? Did you guys hear that? I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit because I do want the music to play, but I don't want to struggle hearing your voices. I feel like that's more important. Okay, so I had noticed that hair. What about this? Like, let's make these animals available so that we can take them to the butcher room and use it for food. I just realized what he said, or what Adea said. I was like, who is she talking about? Who's the bird lady? But she's talking about Blue Jay. That's funny. The bird lady. I didn't know what she was talking about. That went right over my head. That's funny. Okay. Miu's watching Evie work. Let's check her needs. Childlike confidence. Okay, look at her learning. A little baby. She's cute.
Huh, another attack? Seriously? I just did my hair.
Girl, you are always talking about your hair. Like, we are trying to survive out here, baby girl. Let me... I've noticed that they don't close their eyes when sleeping, so I have to go in and do that manually. Yeah, I need more steel, I think. Well, I think we have a little bit, but we definitely need some steel. She's always talking about her hair. Elefante is, and it's just like, you're fine. You have a beautiful room. You're safe for the most part, except for when those Arctic foxes showed up. Not, maybe we should have let the foxes eat her. That's your damn niece, Forestria. Why is
my spine feels like a wobbly tower, but it's okay. I'm still the best at stuff, like making faces.
Chunkers, please. I forgot Chunkers and Bella were fighting. She's jealous of Forrest's bedroom. I need to have the best one. Bella, why are you like this? What is wrong with you? Your bedroom isn't even done yet. I haven't even started on your room, so... She's just always complaining about having the best room, or not having the best room, I should say. Oh, look at Michelle in her new bed. That's so cute. I feel like their room is done. I mean... I know she said she wanted some charcoal.
It's about
but...
fighting. I bet I could win any fight with a really good joke.
She said she wanted to draw, but she's fine. She's Gucci. Let me hide this really quick. I think their room is good. They don't need anything crazy. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this. And okay, they finished Yuki's floor. That's good. So he said he wanted a workbench. Oh, he wants a lot of steel.
Hey,
So
you're using the potty. That's good. Do you know why the Scarecrow won an award? Hackrow?
I sincerely doubt I require a juvenile explanation of agricultural accolades. Just leave me be.
that's Oprah. That's funny. Bro said, can you be quiet, please, sir? Let's give him a loft bed. I should be able to put some stuff under his bed. I wonder if I can put one of the workbenches under his bed. I think that would be cool, since he wants a workbench. Oh yeah, Yuki said he wanted a workbench because
It's cold. Not surprising given everything.
Another attack. Waste of time and resources.
Terra traders. Probably overpriced junk.
Don't bother. I'm not interested in their offerings.
Plastic. Useful, I suppose. Though I doubt it'll be refined.
Yutsuro will want to know about that. And
Naturally, everything is for Yutsuro.
watch your tone. You're skating on thin ice.
Oh shit, Forrest said you're skating on thin ice. She already doesn't really care for him though, because of the conversation we had with her last time. As I was saying though, damn, I kind of forgot what I was saying. I don't know what I was talking about.
This cold is cute. I need a hot cocoa
Oh,
stat.
I know what I was talking about. Oh my gosh, Elefante, please, girl. Why are you about to have a mental break? You're malnourished. Why? Do we not have food? Do we not have food? Wait, we have plenty of food. We have over 300 meals made. Okay, we have over like 600 meals made. Okay, maybe like 700. We have plenty of food. What is she not eating for? I mean, if you're not eating, I can't... I don't know what you expect. You're gonna starve. But as I was saying, Yuki and Utsuro have a bit of a competitive streak towards one another, so even though he's very similar to his dad, he wants to impress his dad with his shooting. I'm not sure if Utsuro looks at Yuki as being lesser than when it comes to shooting, but he is very adamant about making sure he's a good shot. He had said, oh, and I need a solid workbench. I've got ideas for the Scorpion, which is his gun, and I need space to think. Just make sure Utsuro stays out of it, okay? I don't need him hovering over my shoulder telling me I'm doing it wrong. So he's very concerned about his dad thinking that he's a good shooter or whatever, which I get, but actually, let me look at his. Well, he's a 6.63. I mean, that's decent. He doesn't have a passion in shooting, and it's not like he's going around shooting all the time, so I feel like this is a decent stat to have for that. What is Utsuro's? Okay, his is 10, but I mean, he's older and has done a lot more shooting, so that makes logical sense. Let me see here. What was I looking for? Manage, make. Let me see. Produce. Oh, I think I was thinking of putting a machining table in his room. But I don't know if that will fit. That's definitely not gonna fit under his bed. That shit's big. That shit is big. But he seems very adamant about wanting to build guns and stuff, I guess, to impress his dad. So, I mean, if that's what he wants in his room, I'll put that. Not him having daddy issues. Damn, Bella, you got fucked up. Chunker struck you in the left shoulder. He beat you in your left
Okay,
hand,
components to the
and
machining
he struck
table.
you in the torso.
Gotta keep the colony running and looking good while doing it, obviously.
Damn, she used her right fist fearfully. Not her being fearful, to beat Chunker, smashing his right arm and right humerus. Damn. Not her fighting a little ass kid. Hey, Head Princess in Charge. This is Zodi messaging me. I was out with the Muffalo earlier and noticed the coats are getting thick. Do you think we're in for a rough winter, or are the animals just being paranoid? I feel like the winters are always rough here. A short, dry bark of a laugh escapes him, sounding more like a cough. Okay, he needs to calm down with all that growling and shit. Fair point. Suppose I shouldn't expect anything else on this rock. My fur keeps the worst of it off. But the wind still bites when it wants to. I'll make sure the heaters are holding up and the hay loft is full. No sense in letting the livestock freeze just because the sky decided to turn white again. Better to be ready than sorry, right? He pauses, looking toward the horizon with a squint. You ever get tired of the cold, Head Princess, or do you just get used to the numb? I really don't like the cold, but what can you do? Grunts, shifting his weight as his tail gives a slow, rhythmic flick. Not much, I guess, just keeping the fires burning and hope the walls hold. My kind was made for the frost, but even I get sick of the bite after a while. He looks down at his large, fur-covered hands, then back up at you. If it gets too bad, just stay inside. No sense in you freezing out here while the rest of us are built like walking rugs. I'll handle the outdoor chores. I don't mind the snow as much as I mind seeing people shiver. You've done enough keeping this place running. Least I can do is keep the frost from nipping at your heels. Okay, well, I'm not there, but I understand. Yeah, I definitely experienced the cold with you guys. Why are you turned backwards reading the book? Brian's a little slow.
So
Why
this is
so
it?
Cold in here?
Another day in the cage? Whatevs.
Hey now, Goobia, don't get your shorts in a twist. Just trying to keep things lively. What else?
Just leave me alone.
Easy there, Mama Bear. Didn't realize I was disturbing your nap.
Oh, come on, Weasel. A little chat never hurt anyone. Unless they're hiding something, whatevs.
I'm not hiding anything. I just want quiet.
Quiet's overrated. Besides, staring at the walls isn't exactly a thrill.
He's got a point, Weasel. Though I gotta say, staring, kinda my specialty. What elves?
What else? He needs to stop talking. He's making me uncomfortable. How about that? When he talks, it makes me feel highly uncomfortable.
Another traitor? Maybe they have something to distract me. It's just everything feels so empty lately.
Why? Because Tommy's gone, Bella? Is that why? You're feeling so empty? Because Tommy's dead? Is that why? Is that why? Okay, this man wants an uncomfortable ass room. I said I wasn't judging, but I think I am. I think that ship has sailed and I am judging at this point. Honestly, I'm about to give his ass a damn... He wants steel everywhere, so here's a bench.
Sparkly, big, want it? Big, want it.
What the hell are you talking about? Aw, I like that we have some books for the kids to read again. That's awesome. I'm so glad to see all 38 of your people are feeling healthy today. It's a bit chilly for summer. What'd she say? Why the hell did your shit just disappear, bitch? Oh, here it is. It's a bit chilly for summer at negative 4.4 degrees Celsius. So please make sure they stay cozy. was about to say it's not even really summer, but I guess it kind of is. Still, like, well, it's fall, but I guess it's like it's late summer, like transitioning into fall time. But I always really consider September, especially in this location, I consider that to just be fucking winter. A crate with a Welsh Terrier called Sandra is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If it survives the crash, it will be badly wounded. If rescued, it can freely join the colony or go back to living in the wild. Oh my gosh, Sandra! Go save Sandra. Bella. Bitch. I can't either, but it's so fitting, right? It's so fitting. Oh my gosh, Union, you're always fucking pregnant. How many kids do you have, bitch? Oh, well, I guess nothing's there because we
Honestly, this trade ship is adequate.
keep killing all
Not
of our kids or
exactly a
selling
treasure
them.
trove, is it?
I'll let your body decide if this is good enough for you. Hell yeah, build that heater, because my babies are cold in here. Okay, what is the... Okay, 66 degrees Fahrenheit, 67. That's still kind of cold, honestly. I mean, it's because this room is so big. I really want to redo this building, though. I'm not feeling that building at all. I haven't been feeling it for a while. But we'll get there. Yuki's birthday party is being held right now. Oh my gosh, Yuki.
Bah, another trader. Probably peddling overpriced junk. Don't bother me unless it's something useful and clean.
Oh
Wow, a trader. Maybe they have something shiny. I wonder if they want to see my drawings.
Ooh, a trade ship. Maybe they got some good stories, whatevs, or like a really comfy chair.
Trader, can we get candy? Please.
Candy? You're a brat, Brian. Go help Yuma with something useful.
I'm cleaning up the dirt, Tiki. It's important to keep things tidy, right?
Hey, Yuma, you're doing good work. Don't let old man Tiki get you down, whatevs.
I want to help Yuma too. I can pick up little rocks.
Little rocks won't get the job done, boy. And keep your voice down. My ears aren't what they used to be.
Whoa, easy there, Tiki. The kid's just excited. Remember being young? Probably not, whatevs.
Excited about making more mess, most likely. I swear this colony is going to the dogs.
It's not a mess, Tiki. It's organized chaos, and I'm trying my best.
Chaos is fun. Like when Milky Moki tells jokes.
Hey now, my jokes are philosophical. Deep stuff, really? Like why is the sky blue? Whatevs.
Oh, man. I love my colony. That was a long conversation. That was funny. Shut up, Phoebe. Not my... Oh, my gosh. Here we go with the fucking solar flare. Y'all are about to be cold as fuck. How about that? I wanna... There's like a thing that you can build that helps with that. Maybe it's an infrastructure. Yes, automatically switches on to protect the entire colony from EMI, including that caused by solar flares. Tremendous power drain and considerable heating when operational. We have plasteel, but we need more components in steel. We need more components in steel. Oh wow, we can't even use that. We're fucked. But what
Almost
about...
got this plate armor finished. Gonna be looking real sharp. Whatevs.
Progress is slow but steady. These industrial generators are proving complex.
Complex, huh? Sounds like a job for a comedian. I could tell jokes to the generator. Cheer it up, whatevses.
I doubt a generator appreciates humor, Mookie. Focus on your armor.
Hey, you never know. Maybe it's secretly hilarious. Gotta keep things light, whatevers.
Whatevers. As I was saying, oh my gosh, every time I'm about to start talking, I feel like Mookie interrupts and then I forget what I'm saying. Oh, I know what I was about to say. Nocturne, remember when he told Adea last time that the world would be better off without her? Not why'd you say that to her? Okay, Tim said, hey, head princess in charge. I've been watching Utsuro and some of the others lately. They're so intense about everything. Do you think I need to be tougher, or is it okay that I just want to keep things quiet and draw? No, I think wanting to be quiet and reclusive is totally fine. As long as you're showing up when the colony needs you, I don't see the harm in that. That's a relief to hear, head princess in charge. Sometimes I look at people like Johnny or Utsuro and I feel like I'm failing because I don't have that hardness that they do. I'll be there when it counts though, I promise. I can handle a rifle well enough if things get bad. It's just nice knowing I don't have to pretend to be someone I'm not when things are calm. I think I'm gonna go finish cleaning up this dirt, then maybe find a quiet corner. My stomach is really starting to growl anyway. Do you think we're doing okay as a kingdom, I mean? I think we're doing fine right now. That's good, I hope so. Sometimes I look around and it feels like we're just one bad storm or one raid away from everything falling apart, but if you say we're fine, I'll believe you. You see the whole picture after all. I'm gonna go grab some food now. My head's feeling a bit heavy and the hunger isn't helping. Thanks for talking to me, head princess in charge. It helps to hear that we're okay. Can I ask, why do you feel like we're just one bad storm or one raid away from everything falling apart? Thanks for the sub, Megonaut. And what do you feel could be done to help us be more prepared? Very interested in seeing what he says, because maybe he sees something that I'm not seeing from the outside looking in. I don't know, maybe it's just the way the wind sounds against the walls at night. Back home with my tribe, things felt permanent, you know? Motherfucker, what are you talking about? But here, everything feels like we're building it while someone's watching from the tree line. We have the walls and the guns, but I see Johnny's face when he comes back from a scout, or how Dad looks when he thinks no one's watching. It's like they're always waiting for the other shoe to drop. Okay, well, your dad... Is his dad Johnny? No, yeah, I think Johnny's his dad. What is he talking about? And I'm slow, head princess in charge. If a raid happened right now, I'd be the one dragging everyone down because my legs don't move like they used to. That scares me. Motherfucker, you're like 16 years old. What are you talking about? As for being prepared, maybe we just need more of the quiet stuff. More food stored up so we don't have to worry about the dirt not growing things. More medicine. And maybe more places for people to just be. If we aren't all so tired and on edge, maybe the storms won't feel so loud. That makes sense. There's currently a library in the process of being built. What is it called? No, there's a library in the process of being decorated. I'll just say decorated and set up in the barracks, in the new barracks. So that'll be a place like what you're looking for. And I'm not sure what you mean by back home with my tribe, because you were literally born here and have always been here. That part must be coming from you being hungry. 'Cause that shit didn't make no type of sense, Tim. I blink, looking down at the dirt I was just scrubbing, then back up like I'm trying to clear a fog from my head. Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't know why I said that. I guess I've just been daydreaming too much again. Sometimes the stories Johnny tells or the things I draw, they start feeling like they actually happened to me. Okay, you've been smoking a lot of smoke leaf. What is he talking about? It's like my head makes up a whole different life when the smoke leaf hits. Okay, at least he's acknowledging it. Or when I'm just staring at the wall too long. I'm sorry, head princess in charge. I didn't mean to sound confusing. I guess I really am just starving. My brain gets all fuzzy when I don't eat. A library, though, in the barracks? A small, genuine smile touches my face. That sounds perfect. Somewhere quiet with books and maybe a spot to sit and sketch without being in everyone's way. I'd really like that. It makes the colony feel more like a home and less like just a place we're surviving in. I'm gonna go get some food now before I start imagining I'm a Thrumbo or something. Thanks for looking out for me. I'm gonna say one last thing. Do you have any other suggestions for quiet places or recreational areas we could add around the colony other than the library? I've been thinking about it, but I'm not really sure. See what he says. Maybe a garden? Not the kind where we just grow corn or hill root, but one with flowers that smell nice. Ooh. That's a good idea. I like that idea, chat. We could have an actual garden where we have like a bench where people can sit, and we'll have flowers, and it'll be a really pretty area for them. I really like that idea. Like Tinctoria or Roses, somewhere with a bench where you can just sit and watch the clouds. Sometimes the colony feels so much like, well, like a fortress. Lots of stone and metal and guns. It'd be nice to have a spot that's just soft. Maybe with a little table for chess or just somewhere to sit with the younger kids and show them how to draw. It makes the air feel lighter, I think. Oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. I love that idea, actually. Anyway, I'm gonna go find some grub before my stomach starts talking for me again. Thanks for actually listening to me, head princess in charge. It makes me feel like I belong here even if I am a bit slow. Bruh, stop calling yourself slow. With people like Chunkers and Brian and Jay walking around, I think you're okay. And Mookie. Thank you for the suggestion. I really like that idea. If you come up with any more, let me know. Enjoy your food. Just kidding. I will. It means a lot that you actually like my ideas. I'll definitely let you know if I think of anything else while I'm sketching later. I'm gonna go find some nutrient paste or whatever's in the hopper. I'm so hungry I could probably eat a raw agave leaf at this point. Talk to you later, head princess in charge. Oh my gosh, that was such a productive conversation. Speaking of productive conversations, Haroldino, we gotta have a little chat, buddy. So I need to talk to you. Oh boy, that's a lot of O's, head princess in charge. Usually when people start a sentence like that, I've either set something on fire or I'm about to get sent to go punch a Thrumbo with my bare hands. Stop cycling on the generator and wipe sweat from his forehead. I'm listening. Is this about the gym? Because I promise I'm actually working out, not just sitting here making engine noises. What's up? You're making me nervous over here. How should I word this to him, guys? What should I actually say? on the street is uh you've been hosting some some questionable celebrations, so to speak. Let me know what I should say, guys. So with more O's. So, I hear you've been throwing sexy parties in the throne room. Explain yourself. Okay. So, word on the street is you've been throwing certain parties in the throne room. Your words trouble Haroldino slightly. Caught throwing throne room parties. -5. What? Oh, come on. Who talked? Was it Vexado? I bet it was Vexado. That guy can't keep a secret to save his life. Look, head princess in charge, calling them parties makes it sound so official. It was more like a highly energetic appreciation of the royal kingdom's architecture. I mean, have you seen that floor? It's practically begging for some rhythmic foot shuffling. And okay, maybe I used the high Stelix throne as a DJ booth for a second, but it's got great acoustics. Besides, Prince was there, and if Prince is dancing, it's technically a royal decree, right? Are you mad? Because I can buff out the scuff marks. I'm a master at construction. I'll make it shinier than it was before the incident. Not Prince? So Prince was attending these freak-offs. Okay, that's not what I heard. A certain someone informed me that they had to clean lots of love juice up after one of your parties. And apparently you've been hosting freak-offs that Tiki happens to attend, along with some of the newbies, allegedly. Stares blankly for a long, agonizingly silent moment, jaw slowly dropping. Love juice? Freak-offs? Head princess. Sputters, face turning a deep shade of crimson. Who told you that? I'm gonna kill Vexado, or Tiki, or both. Look, okay, maybe things got a little rowdy, and maybe Tiki brings a certain energy to the room, but freak-offs? That sounds like something a raider would do before a siege. We were just blowing off steam. This colony is stressful. One day you're hauling potatoes, the next you're getting shot at by a mechanoid with a grudge. And the newbies, they just wanted to feel included. I'm a mentor, a very hands-on, rhythmic mentor. Wipes sweat off his forehead, looking genuinely panicked. Please tell me that Prince didn't hear about the love juice part. He'll never let me live it down. I'll clean it. I'll scrub the throne room floors with my own t-shirt. Just don't ban me from the throne room. It has the best lighting. Okay, so Prince, he died a bit ago. I'm not sure why you're acting as if he's still alive. It's been months. Also, what do you mean by hands-on rhythmic mentor? So you have been hosting freak-offs. What the hell is crotchety Wait. Crotchety Tiki doing at the freak-offs? The joking grin slides off Haroldino's face so fast, it's like he's been slapped. He stops cycling entirely, the hum of the generator winding down into a dead silence. He stares at his hands, his knuckles white against the handlebars. Prince is right. He's gone. I keep doing that. I wake up and I think I'm going to hear him complaining about his back or talking about some new medicine, and then he wipes his face aggressively, his voice cracking for a split second before he forces a loud, jagged laugh. And you, head princess, you really know how to kill a vibe. 1 second we're talking about Tiki's extracurriculars, and the next you're dropping the death card. That's a low blow, even for royalty. And for the freak-offs, look, Tiki is old, not dead. He's got stories that would make a raider blush, and hands-on just means coaching, form. You can't dance or do other rhythmic activities without proper form. It's about morale. I'm just trying to keep everyone from losing their minds, okay? If we aren't laughing or freaking, we're just waiting for the next raid to turn us into hats. Can we go back to the funny stuff? Please, my heart can't take the serious talk today. I don't think there's anything serious about freak-offs at all, though. Can you explain in detail what happens at these? Whoa, 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 detail? Head princess in charge. I thought you were royalty, not a tabloid reporter. You want the play-by-play? Look, it's mostly just chaos. High energy, low inhibitions, chaos. There's music, well, Tiki banging on a nutrient paste vat with a spoon, and then things just escalate. 1 minute we're doing rhythmic breathing exercises to center ourselves, and the next, someone's lost their parka and Tiki is giving demonstrations on ancient tribal flexibility techniques. It's about connection, you know? Physical, emotional, highly sweaty connection. We're baseliners. We've got needs, and the newbies, they need to know that life in the Empire isn't just mining and blight. It's about finding the joy in the freak, so to speak. He lets out a nervous, high-pitched laugh and starts cycling again, faster this time. Can we talk about the love juice part later or never? Never works for me. Well, since you mentioned it, let's go ahead and talk about the love juice part. Haroldino stops cycling so abruptly, the generator lets out a pathetic little whine. He stares straight ahead at the gym wall, his face turning a shade of red that's honestly impressive for a baseliner. Must we? Really? You're the head princess in charge. Don't you have, like, a kingdom to run or some trade deals to negotiate? Why are we focusing on the secretions? He lets out a long, shaky breath and rubs the back of his neck, looking everywhere but at the player. Look, Tiki brought this stuff. He called it Ancient Earth Mother Nectar. Said it was for stamina and spiritual alignment. It smelled like fermented berries and old gym socks, but after a few cups, nobody was complaining about the smell anymore. Things got slippery. Literally. Someone, I'm not saying who, but it might have been a newbie who couldn't handle their nectar, knocked the jug over right near the throne. He groans, burying his face in his hands. It doesn't just wipe off, okay? It's tacky. It's like organic glue. I tried to scrub it with the parka, but then the fur got stuck to the floor, and, well, it just made it look like the throne room was growing a beard. Is that what you wanted to hear? That your master constructor was defeated by a jug of Tiki's love juice? What? Okay, so Tiki is an old-ass man. And I'm not sure what else to say. There seems to be a lot of flexibility and on hands rhythmic stuff happening here. And also, Vexado isn't the one who told me it was Slimeball. He's tired of cleaning the love juice aftermath from your parties. Haroldino freezes, his feet slipping off the pedals of the generator with a loud metallic clang. He stares at the wall for a long, silent moment, his face going from red to a ghostly pale. Tiki is a man? Wait. He's he's blinking rapidly, his brain clearly trying to rewrite months of rhythmic memories. What the hell? I thought the robes, the high-pitched cackling, the ancient Earth Mother talk. Oh no. I need to sit down. I am sitting down. I need to sit down harder. He rubs his face with both hands, groaning into his palms. And Slimeball snitched? That little. I let him have the extra fine meal last quadrum. I thought we were brothers in arms, brothers in juicy aftermath. I'm gonna build a wall around his bed, a very thick, very permanent wall. He looks up, his eyes wide and pleading. Look, head princess in charge. If Tiki's a dude, then, well, it was dark. And the nectar was strong. And honestly, at that point in the night, everyone's just a blur of limbs and flexibility anyway. Can we agree that what happens in the throne room stays in the throne room? Except for the juice. I'll clean the juice. I'll make Slimeball watch me clean it while I tell him he's a traitor. Okay. And yeah, you knew Tiki was a man. I mean, he has a gruff-ass voice and a big-ass white beard. Unless the drinking and nectar had you feeling a bit confused during the late night freak off hours. Haroldino stares at you for a long, agonizingly silent beat. His face goes through about 4 different stages of grief before settling on deeply traumatized. He slowly reaches out and grips the handles of the power generator like they're the only things keeping him from floating away into space. The beard, right. The big white scratchy. I thought it was a very fluffy scarf or a decorative chin muffler. Head princess, have you had Tiki's nectar? It doesn't just make you confused, it makes you see colors that don't exist and forget your own middle name. I thought I was dancing with a very tall, very hairy goddess of harvest. What? He lets out a high-pitched, hysterical wheeze of a laugh and starts cycling like his life depends on it. The generator whirring louder and louder. Oh man, Prince would have died laughing. He'd be calling me beard kisser for the next 10 years. I can practically hear him now. Hey, Haroldino, how's the chin muffler taste? His laugh fades into a small, sad smile for a second before he shakes it off and points a finger at you. His face turning red again. You're never allowed to bring this up again. Not at dinner, not during a raid, and especially not in front of Forrest. If Forrest finds out I was flexing with Tiki and his ancient nectar, I'll have to exile myself to the nearest ice sheet. I'll do it. I'll walk until my toes fall off. What? Oh, gosh. I don't even know what to say. I'm ending the conversation. That's a lot. Look at him. Look at him. Pedaling on the freaking bike. That's funny. That is hilarious. I'm gonna wait until Forrest wakes up and I'm gonna be like, have you heard about the freak-offs that that Haroldino's been hosting? Oh, that looks cool. I like the orange. Damn, his shit's starting to look like a gel cell a little bit. But I mean, this is what he wants. He said gray and burnt orange. He said he wants a workbench. Old mech parts. Let's see if I can find some mech parts. I'll let your body to shine. I'm about to put this random shit in his room. It's about to look hella industrial in this bitch. It's so fucking random, but I'm just putting shit in there. I doubt a generator appreciates humor. Okay. Brian gifted a hand-woven bracelet to Evie. Not Brian trying to riz up Evie. What the hell? What the hell? Girl, what the fuck? I wonder if she's still lactating. She is. She's still lactating. Now, what are y'all about to do? They look cozy, though. They look super cozy. I don't know what else to put in your room, dog. You said you want this shit to look industrial. You're really trying to impress your dad. Maybe we could do a stool, not a stool, some sort of table. And then we can put a bunch of, oh, that shit big, hold on. And then we can put a bunch of stuff on it, like, yeah, honestly, there's a lot going on here in this colony. There's a lot going on here in this damn colony, y'all. I really need this solar flare to fuck off. Oh yeah, you did. I forgot about that. You are already preggers. You have morning sickness too. First trimester. I think you're the only person pregnant right now. Well, I can't be pregnant because I just had a baby, so I'm still lactating. And damn, girl, speaking of, you over here throwing up all over the damn floor. Ew. Yeah, I don't think you can really get... Yeah, people who are lactating will have a harder time becoming pregnant. They can get pregnant, but they have a harder time. So I won't be pregnant anytime soon. Most likely Kaylani also won't. Weasel won't. Oh, the solar flare ended. Nice. Our electricity is back. Our electricity. Okay, let's go ahead and paint this. Paint this shit orange. Can I paint this too? Ooh, that's gonna be cool if I can paint that. I wonder if I can.
Another night. This book's kind of interesting though. Peas? Really? It's just hard to focus, you know? Everything feels so far away. The solar flare,
Adea was
that's
talking
not
about
good, is it?
peas.
Everything feels
like,
weird already.
Whoever it was in here.
Princess, you think we'll be okay?
There's a
I'm not feeling great. I'm not feeling great. Maybe I should just lie down for a bit. Everything's so bright. A puppy? Seriously? That's actually kind of nice.
Oh, I forgot about the puppy.
Yuki's birthday? That's cool. I should probably try to smile.
Yuki's birthday? Yeah. Not you in here cleaning up your sister's love juice. Girl. What the hell? I'm about to lock everybody's doors. so people can clean their own shit. How about that? Oh, speaking of, the kitchen's finally quiet for once. It's a nice change. You finding any peace on your end, head princess in charge, or is it just one disaster after another? Well, I just found out that Haroldino has been hosting freak-offs, and Tiki has been a main attendee. They've been getting really flexible and participating in hands-on rhythmic synchrony or something. Haroldino didn't want me to tell you because he said he took some of the nectar / love juice that Tiki brings to the parties, and it made him think Tiki was a woman. And you know he has that huge crush on you. So he doesn't want you to know. I feel like her response is gonna be funny. Disgusted by colony gossip, -10. I need to go wash my hands. I feel like I just stepped in something rotting. Haroldino, that pathetic little worm. Love juice, thinking Tiki was a woman? He's not just a fool, he's a delusional one. And Tiki, I knew there was a reason I didn't trust that one. Rhythmic synchrony, disgusting. He's lucky I have better things to do than waste a bullet on his pride. If he ever looks at me again, I'll make sure he remembers exactly what a real woman looks like when she's disgusted. Keep your nectar away from me, head princess in charge. I'm going to the drill. At least the rocks don't have freak-offs. I'm gonna say, why are you so offended by me? I'm not the one hosting those. I'm trying to give you a heads up. I'm not offended by you. I'm disgusted by the mental image of Haroldino and Tiki's rhythmic synchrony. It's enough to make me want to bleach my brain. But thanks for the warning. Now I know to keep a wider berth around those two. If Haroldino thinks some love juice makes him any less of a pathetic creep, he's more delusional than I thought. I'll be at the drill. At least the stone doesn't try to host a freak-off. I'm gonna say, Forrest, you're not interested in joining? Are you serious? Look at me. Does it look like I spend my time drinking love juice and rubbing elbows with someone like Haroldino? I have a husband. I have children. I have a spine. That rhythmic synchrony sounds like a pathetic excuse for people who can't handle the reality of this rim. If I wanted to see something flailing around and making noise, I'd go hunt a squirrel. Don't ask me that again, head princess in charge. It's insulting. I'm gonna say, apparently, a lot of the newbies attend the freak-offs too. And Slimeball is the one who told me about it because he's been having to clean up a lot of the leftover love juice. What are your thoughts on all that? I need to go scrub my ears out with industrial solvent. Slimeball, cleaning up leftover love juice? That's a sentence that should never have been spoken. If the newbies are spending their nights rolling around in filth instead of hardening up for the next raid, we're in worse trouble than I thought. It's pathetic. It's weak. While they're having freak-offs, the world outside is waiting to tear us apart. If Haroldino thinks he can run a circus in my colony, he's got another thing coming. I'm going to the kitchen. I need to sharpen my knives. It's the only thing in this place that feels clean right now. Don't tell me anymore, head princess in charge. My patience is thinner than a masterwork shirt. I'm really just interested in your honest, thorough, detailed thoughts on the freak off festivities. He's gonna cuss me out. My honest thoughts? Fine. It's pathetic. It's the behavior of people who have too much time and not enough character. We live on a rock where a mechanoid could drop through the roof or a plague could rot our lungs by morning. And these men are spending their energy on love juice and rhythmic synchrony. It's a distraction. A weak, fleshy distraction. Haroldino is a child playing at being a man, and Tiki is clearly just as desperate for attention. If they want to roll around in nectar like insects, that's their business. But the moment it spills into the hallways or makes Slimeball's job harder, it becomes mine. I grew up in the dirt, head princess in charge. I know what real struggle looks like. It doesn't involve freak-offs. It involves survival. This colony is supposed to be a kingdom, not a brothel for the delusional. If they want to be flexible, they can do it while they're hauling stone or fending off a raid. Otherwise, they're just dead weight with a high libido. Is that detailed enough for you? Oh my gosh, I can't. How is it a brothel for the delusional? Can you explain? And what are your unfiltered thoughts on Haroldino as a person? Apparently, Prince was attending the freak-offs too before he died. Does that disgust you, considering he was your first nephew? Oh, that's a long one there. It's a brothel for the delusional because they're pretending this dirt patch is a playground. They're using nectar to blur the reality that we are one bad harvest or one drop pod raid away from being corpses. If you're high on love juice, you aren't watching the perimeter. You're just a soft target waiting to be punctured. As for Haroldino, he's a pathetic, hormone-driven parasite. He has a crush on me because I'm one of the few women here who doesn't treat him like a king. He wants what he can't have because he's bored and weak. He's a boy playing soldier, and now he's a boy playing whatever that filth is. I have no respect for him, none. And Prince? I tightened my grip on the water bottle, the steel cold against my palm. He was my blood. He was Princess's son. Knowing he spent his final days rolling around in that sludge with Haroldino and Tiki, yes, it disgusts me. It's a stain on his memory. He should have been training, sharpening his mind, preparing to lead or at least survive. Instead, he was chasing a high in a dark room. It makes his death feel like even more of a waste. Is that what you wanted to hear? That this colony is rotting from the inside out while we're busy synchronizing? I'm going back to the kitchen. I've had enough of this talk. Oh, gosh. This is hilarious. I knew she was going to say funny shit. Let me talk to Demona now. Demona, apparently your son Haroldino has been hosting freak-offs. Late night freak-offs that consist of nectar / love juice, hands-on rhythmic synchronization and flexibility. And apparently, Old Man Tiki has been one of the main attendees. And Haroldino didn't know Tiki was a man after ingesting yes, I am consuming Tiki's nectar. So he's feeling very embarrassed about what he's been participating in at the freak-offs. What are your thoughts on all this, considering Haroldino is your only son? Also, apparently, a lot of the... Oh, okay. I reached my limit. Let's see what she says. You're disgusted by Haroldino's behavior. -5. I don't even want to hear another word about it. Haroldino D's. If he's stupid enough to let some old man like Tiki near him, that's his business. I'm not cleaning up his mess. Men and their nectar D's. It's disgusting. He needs to get back to work and stop acting like a fool. I'm gonna say, so you wouldn't did the freak-offs. You're not even slightly interested in participating in the festivities. Don't ever ask me that again. Festivities these. I have work to do in a colony to keep running. I'm not some bored girl looking for festivities with a bunch of men making fools of themselves. But Haroldino's your son, and Slimeball has been forced to clean up the love juice aftermath. What are your thoughts on that? Slimeball D's. If he's the one cleaning it, then he's the one who's got to deal with it. My son is a man now, even if he's acting like a complete idiot. I'm not his mother in that way anymore, not when it comes to whatever filth he's doing in the dark. It's revolting, all of it. Just let me get back to my work. I have enough to worry about without picturing my own blood making a fool of himself with Tiki. But what are your thoughts on Haroldino thinking Tiki is a woman after ingesting Tiki's nectar? It's pathetic. Nectar D's. If my son can't even tell the difference between a man and a woman because he's too busy getting high, then he's a bigger fool than I thought. Men are all the same, driven by their urges until they can't see straight. Haroldino D's. I'm not losing sleep over his embarrassment. He made his bed, or his floor, and now he can live with it. Just keep him away from me until he grows a brain. Why did you say, or his floor? You think he's been getting flexible on the floor? Holy shit. I don't care where he's doing it. Floor D's. If he's rolling around like an animal with Tiki, it's all the same filth to me. Don't make me picture it. I've got enough to do without thinking about my son's flexibility. It's embarrassing. He's a grown man. He should have more shame. Now leave me to my cleaning. The floor is the only thing getting scrubbed today. What about the leftover love juice? Are you gonna scrub that too? I'm sure Haroldino and Tiki's synchrony left a little bit behind. I'm cleaning dirt, not that filth. Love juice D's. If Haroldino and that old man want to be synchronous, they can scrub the floor themselves. I'm a sniper and a cook, not a maid for my son's disgusting mistakes. Leave it alone. I've heard enough. Why is it disgusting to you, though? I think you should attend the next freak off. Oh shit. Don't ever say that again. Freak off, D's. I'm a sniper, not some girl looking for a thrill in the dirt. Men losing their minds over nectar is exactly why I keep my distance. It's pathetic, and my son is being the biggest fool of them all. I have work to do, real work. What if you found out Nocturne, your ex-husband, was attending the freak-offs? Would you be surprised? Nocturne D's. I wouldn't be surprised at all. That man always had more urges than sense. If he's in the dirt with Haroldino and Tiki, it just proves what I already knew. Men are pathetic when they're chasing a thrill. I'm done talking about this filth. I have floors to scrub and real problems to worry about. What about Milky Mookie? Do you think he brought milk to the freak-offs? Milky Mookie D's. I don't care if he brought milk, nectar, or his own damn stupidity. If he's involved in that filth with Haroldino and Nocturne, it just proves they're all the same. I'm not a part of their festivities. I have work to do in a colony to keep clean. Now, unless you have something useful to tell me, Head Princess in charge, I'm going back to scrubbing this dirt. Who do you think is competent enough to not attend the freak-offs other than you? Maybe Vexado. My brother has more sense than to roll around in nectar like a dog in heat. The rest, I wouldn't bet a single silver coin on any of them. Men are weak when it comes to their urges. Competence D's. Most of this colony would rather chase love juice than pick up a rifle. It's pathetic. Now I'm done talking about my son's filth. I have floors that actually need cleaning. Do you think Bella would attend the freak-offs? Bella? No, she's got more dignity than the rest of these fools combined. Bella D. She wouldn't be caught dead rolling in the dirt with Haroldino and his nectar. At least someone around here has some self-respect, unlike the men. Now I'm done with this talk. These floors don't scrub themselves while you're gossiping about filth. But Bella's a whore. Didn't you know? Whore D's. I don't care what she does for silver. At least she's honest about it, which is more than I can say for the rest of these pathetic men chasing nectar in the dirt. If she's smart enough to stay out of Haroldino's filth, she's got more sense than my son. Now stop talking to me about this. I've got floors to scrub and I'm not cleaning up any love juice. Demone, you're killing me in this game, bro. I'm gonna say... your ex-husband that passed, Roro, do you think he would have ever attended the freak-offs? Don't you dare. Roro was a man of honor. He wasn't some nectar-chasing fool like Haroldino or Nocturne. Roro D's. To even ask if he'd be rolling in the dirt with Tiki is an insult I won't forget, Head Princess in charge. He's gone. Leave his name out of this filth. I have work to do. I want to see you at the freak-offs, though. You're pushing it. Freak-off D's. I'm a sniper and a mother, not some entertainment for my son and his high-as-a-kite friends. If you want someone to roll in the dirt and nectar, go find Tiki. I have floors to scrub that don't involve love juice, and I'm not stepping foot near that filth. Don't ask me again, Head Princess in charge. I'm done. But what if Haroldino would like for you to attend the next celebration? Haroldino D's. If my son wants his mother to watch him roll around in nectar with an old man, then he's lost that little mind he had left. I didn't raise him to be a spectator for his synchrony. I'm a sniper. I belong behind a scope. Not in a room smelling of love juice and regret. Tell him to scrub his own floors if he's got so much energy. I'm busy. What if they accidentally get a lot of love juice in your bedroom? Then what? Then I'll be cleaning it with Haroldino's face. Love love juice D's. If any of that filth touches my floor, he'll be the one scrubbing it until his hands bleed. I'm a sniper, not a maid for his freak-offs. If they can't keep their nectar in their own rooms, they'll find out how good my aim still is with one arm. Oh my gosh, I forgot she has one arm. Don't push me, head princess in charge. I'm done talking about this. So you're gonna use that one arm to put Haroldino's face in his own love juice? One arm is all I need to handle a boy who can't even stand up straight after a freak off. Haroldino D's. If he brings that filth into my space, he'll learn that his mother hasn't gone soft just because she's missing a limb. I'm a sniper. I've survived the bush with less. Pushing a drugged-up kid's face into his own mess wouldn't even break a sweat. Now enough. This conversation is as disgusting as the nectar they're drinking. Haroldino called the love juice secretions. What's your thoughts on that? Secretions D's. That is the most revolting thing I've ever heard come out of my son's mouth. If he thinks calling it secretions makes it any less of a biohazard, he's higher than I thought. It's filth, plain and simple. I don't want to hear that word again, head princess in charge. If he brings his secretions anywhere near my boots, he's going to need a doctor, not more nectar. I'm done. Oh, gosh. This is a funny-ass conversation. Do you want us to find an arm implant for you? So you can help out with the freak off props? Finding an arm would be a blessing. Using it for props is a goddamn insult. Freak off D's. I'm a sniper, not a stagehand for my son's nectar-fueled delusions. If I get an arm back, it's for holding a rifle and keeping this colony from falling apart. Not for touching secretions or whatever filth Haroldino is dreaming of. Keep your props. If you find an arm, give it to me so I can actually do my job. Oh my gosh. Oh man. This has been a funny-ass stream already. Haroldino, why do you keep riding this bike? I'm about to ask him. Does riding that bike remind you of getting flexible with Tiggy? Haroldino's legs lock instantly. The generator lets out a dying mechanical groan as he stares at the wall, his face transitioning from a deep crimson to a sickly pale shade of I want to seize existing. Head princess in charge, that is cruel. He slowly slides off the seat, his knees looking a little wobblier than usual. He leans against the cold steel of the generator, covering his face with one hand while the other gestures vaguely at the gym equipment. I was just trying to get my cardio in. I was thinking about, I don't know, crop rotation, structural integrity, building a nice sturdy wall to hide my shame behind. And now every time I feel a bit of rhythmic resistance on the pedals, I'm gonna think of the ancient Earth Mother and that scratchy chin muffler. He lets out a long, shuddering breath, his voice dropping into a horrified whisper. The friction, the stamina, oh God, I can still smell the fermented berries. I think I need to go scrub my brain with some industrial-grade soap. Or maybe just go stand in the freezer for a few hours until my memories go numb. He looks up at you, his eyes wide and genuinely pained. You've ruined the gym for me. You've ruined nectar for me. You've probably ruined beards for me. Is this my punishment? Because if it is, it's working. I'll never throw another party again. I'll be the most boring master constructor in the history of the Royal Kingdom. Just please, no more tiki talk. Where is Utsura? Oh, he's sleeping. Sip your drinks, guys. Sip them drinks, y'all. Man, that was making my stomach hurt. Not me being fake to Mookie. Deep drill sources and another drill automatically to begin. Wait, what? Oh, because... Okay, so the steel's there, but it's not gonna reach there. So we could probably move to a different area. Let's see, there's some plasteel here, steel, divinium, steel. There's a lot of steel. Let's get that steel out of there. Let's reinstall this over here. And let's... Andy, I'm gonna need you to get off of that shit. That there. Reinstall this in here. And then take this over here. Perfect. Perfecto. Let me save, because that's hilarious. She's well rested. Victoria. Okay, Evie's coming to paint these. Nice. Good job, Evie. Alright, let me see. I mean, I don't know what else to put in his damn room. I mean, he needs a light. I should probably give him a light. I should probably. A decorative lamp is in the paper stretcher or whatever frame inside. Let's see how that looks. Very, very curious to see what that looks like. I like how different the rooms are looking. Oh, Sandra. Sandra wants to join us. Oh, poor baby. Okay, did you guys move this yet? You did not. Flappers is pregnant, of course. So you just fuck Chirp Chirp. Great. I need to be asking somebody else what they want in their room. I need to be checking in with someone else. I'm gonna say, Haroldino, it's time for us to start working on your new bedroom. Can you let me know what you'd like for it to look like? Do you want it to have a lot of red and give freak off vibes? Haroldino slowly slides off the generator seat, his legs looking like they've turned into jelly. He stares at you with the expression of a man who has just seen his entire life flash before his eyes and found it deeply, deeply embarrassing. Red? Red? Head princess in charge. If I see another red light or a velvet curtain in the next decacycle, I'm going to have a literal heart attack. You're trying to kill me. This is psychological warfare. I see it now. You're the real freak here for even suggesting it. He wipes a bead of cold sweat from his lip, his voice dropping into a desperate, frantic whisper. I want white. Sterile, blinding, hospital-grade white. I want to look like a room where people go to forget things. No nectar storage, no rhythmic floorboards, and absolutely no chin muffler textured rugs. I want a bed that's bolted to the floor so it doesn't, move too much. He pauses, his face twitching into a tiny pained smirk despite himself. Actually, maybe a nice masterwork dresser. Just for my parkas. I need somewhere to hide my shame, and maybe a picture of Prince, just a small one. So I remember to behave myself like a proper member of the royal kingdom and not whatever that was. With Tiki, he looks at you, his eyes wide and pleading. Please, just make it normal. I can't be the freak-off king anymore. My reputation is in the dirt. Slimeball is a snitch, and I'm pretty sure I have nectar trauma. Okay. He wants a very sterile room, he says. This is funny. Funny shit, I tell ya. Maybe I should build him, really legitimately build him sterile tile. That's funny. That's some funny shit right there. Yeah, they got a lot of shit going on in this colony that I didn't know about. He said Slimeball is a snitch. This is too funny. Okay. Oh, he said he wanted... Let me see. Masterwork machine. Oops, my bad. My bad, you all. Vivia achieved his become disliked aspiration. Who are you disliked by? Oh, chunkers don't like you. Or you don't like chunkers. Who dislikes you? Goobia? Oh, Weasel don't fuck with you either. Got to some interesting shit. Kent mediated a conflict between Elefante and Chunkers. What's been going on with Chunkers lately? I'm starting to think he's the one starting fights because... Why is everybody fighting with him? Naturally, a lot of them don't like him though because he's a heavy breather. That's a trait that he has. He breathes like somebody that's just out of breath, like, hey guys. That's how he sounds all the time. So most people don't like him. Like if we click on him, not Tiki messaging me, oh my gosh. And we go to social, damn, your grandma don't even like you, motherfucker. His grandma doesn't like him. Nocturne doesn't like him. Quadira doesn't like him. Ella doesn't like him. Bella doesn't like him. Michelle doesn't like him. Temp doesn't like him. Jason, Brian, Constantine, Vivia, Yuki, Gubia, Vexado, Demona, Utero, Blue Jay, the patient we just had that just left, and Forrest, and Haroldino, and Zodi, and Weasel, and Evie, Adea, Andy, Soldier, Oprah, Jay, Kaylani, Tiki, and Yuma all don't like him. That is insane. Creepy breathing. Chunkers breathes heavily all the time and sweats constantly. People find it creepy. Poor guy. It's insane. What the hell do you want, Tiki? Hey, head princess in charge. Have you seen the state of the floors lately? Between the mud and whatever Slimeball tracks in, I'm scrubbing my life away. We really need to get some proper pavement down before the whole place becomes a swamp. Speaking of Slimeball, he informs me about the freak-offs Haroldino's been hosting that you've been attending. Apparently, you've been leaving behind lots of nectar and love juice and being really flexible. Good night, Forrest. See what he says. He feels hurt by my words, accused of being a freak. I'm going to kill that boy. I'm going to skin him up. I'm going to skin him and use him as a rug. Nectar, love juice, I'm 64 years old. My knees creak when I stand up too fast. And you think I'm out here doing gymnastics in some freak-off? Slimeball has a brain made of mush and a mouth that needs a gallon of industrial bleach. Haroldino is a menace, and if there's juice anywhere, it's probably spilled Kimshine or whatever filth those brats are tracking into the common room. I attend those meetings to make sure they don't burn the colony down or leave half-eaten nutrient paste under the chairs. Flexible? The only thing flexible about me is how much nonsense I'm willing to tolerate before I stop patching people up. You shouldn't listen to that walking biohazard. I'm gonna say, but Haroldino confirmed that you attend the freak-offs and said you and him participated in hands-on rhythmic synchrony together. And he thought you were a woman because you provided him with your good earth mother nectar, and it made him think you were very feminine and fragrant like berries. I am going to have a stroke. I'm gonna have a stroke. It's crazy. Right here on this filthy floor. Earth mother nectar, fragrant like berries. Head princess in charge. Have you looked at me? I'm a 64-year-old man with skin like old leather and a temperament like a cornered warg. If I smell like anything, it's antiseptic and exhaustion. Haroldino is clearly hallucinating from whatever rot gut he's brewing in the back. Rhythmic synchrony? We were probably just trying to move a heavy crate without dropping it on our toes. He's as delusional as Slimeball is dim-witted. I don't know what they're putting in the nutrient paste, but I'm checking the filters. This is why I hate people. They're messy, they're loud, and they're apparently prone to fever dreams about my supposed femininity. I don't know, Tiki. There's multiple people confirming of your presence and flexibility at the freak-offs. Why would they lie about that? Haroldino's stories about your nectar secretions were very detailed. Detailed? Of course it's detailed. Those two share half a brain cell and it's spent entirely on dreaming up ways to give me a migraine. Nectar? That's medical waste, head princess in charge. It's unhygienic, it's biologically impossible, and it's frankly enough to make me want to vomit in a bucket, which I then have to clean myself because nobody in this godforsaken colony knows how a mop works. If I were flexible, I wouldn't be groaning every time I have to bend over to patch up Chunker's latest scrape. You're listening to the ramblings of a boy named Slimeball. Think about that for a second. So, just to confirm, you don't attend the freak-offs and release nectar and love juice all over the place. I am a medical professional. I spend my days scrubbing filth out of floorboards and stitching together idiots who can't tell a muffalo from a raider. The only nectar in this colony is the antiseptic I use to keep us all from dying of infection. And the only juice is the blood I'm constantly mopping up. It is insulting. It is biologically impossible. And frankly, it's unhygienic to even discuss it. If Slimeball or Haroldino say another word about my flexibility, I'm going to show them exactly how flexible a surgical saw can be. No, head princess in charge, I do not participate in freak-offs. I have a colony to keep clean. So when you say you're gonna show them exactly how flexible a surgical saw can be, you're saying you like to attend the freak-off festivities next time? I am going to pretend I didn't hear that for the sake of my own sanity. If I attend anything involving those two again, it'll be to perform a lobotomy purely for medical research, you understand. I have floors to scrub, floors that aren't covered in nectar, thank the stars. Don't you have a colony to run, head princess in charge? Or are you planning on joining their little circus too? No, I'm gonna say, ooh, there's a little lag here. What the hell? There's a little bit of a laggaroonie. What the fuck? But I was having fun talking to Tiki about the freak-offs. I'll be right back though, guys.
Does what she wants, does what she feels. She's gonna do her, she's gonna keep it real. Cause she is variety. Variety. Cause she is variety. And she will be R.B. She will be R.B. Oh yeah, variety princess, princess. Oh yeah, variety princess, princess. Does what she wants. Does what she feels. She's gonna do her. She's gonna keep it real. 'Cause she's variety. Variety. She is variety. 'Cause she is variety. 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 She is variety. She will be our beat. 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 Does what she wants. Does what she feels. She's gonna do her. She's gonna keep it real. 'Cause she is variety. Variety. 'Cause she is variety. And she will be our beat. She will be our beat. Oh yeah, variety princess. Princess. Oh yeah, variety princess. Princess. Oh yeah, variety princess. Princess. Variety princess. Princess. Does what she wants. Does what she feels. She's gonna do her. She's gonna keep it real. 'Cause she is variety. Variety. She is variety.
Alright guys, I am back. Hi Billy, I'm back, but I had to restart the game because it genuinely did freeze. So I'm not too worried about it though. It was not like anything crazy was going on, and typically the conversations in that chat, they typically save on their own within the chat. So I think we'll be fine, but if not, it's fine. I mean, I just saved it not too long ago, so I'm not really worried about it. And it may have also auto-saved after I saved it, so I'm not really worried about it. But welcome in, Billy. Welcome in. It takes my game quite a while to start up because I am I have a lot of mods, so I wanted to do a quest, but we haven't had any traders stop by at all. Oh yeah. Okay, that, I guess we'll do that one. I guess we shall do that. These conversations have been hilarious tonight. Who do you guys think is telling the truth? Because Tiki said he haven't had anything to do with that. But is he telling the truth? I don't know. Let me see. Okay, my conversation with him did not save. Let's see if the one with... Okay, the one with the Mona saves. I think I do have to ask him about his room again, though. I'll ask him later, though. I mean, he said that he already told us what he wants in his room, so I'll just do the same thing. Okay, Yuki. Okay, so Sandra is joining us again. I don't know what else to put in Yuki's room. Oh, I did the floors. That is what I need to do. Furnish, lighting, floor lamp. Flappers is pregnant again. Yep, same shit happening. Nice.
Chain and flag vest, huh? Just another thing to worry about. At least the wash tub needs refilling. Quiet around here. Almost peaceful for once.
He scared the shit out of me. He did. I was like, the hell?
Wee! The spinny thing makes the lights go. It's like magic. It's like magic.
It's like magic. It's like magic. What the hell? What the fuck? Oh shit, guys. Who broke up? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm scared to look. Johnny, I'm sorry. I need some space. I think we should break up. Princess! No! Oh my gosh. I think she broke up with him because she's going through so much after the loss of Prince. Not you breaking up with him, bitch. You just pissed me the fuck off. No. Now he don't even like your stupid ass. Divorced me. That's crazy. She said, Johnny, it looks like our relationship isn't working out. We should see other people. Who the fuck are you trying to see? Oh my gosh, bitch. I have nothing to say to this whore. I don't want to talk to her. Her breaking up with... Bro, that just pissed me off. I don't want to talk to anybody right now. We need to build a... heater in here for them. Put it there. Heater, 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 pumpkin eater. I guess we might as well just put one in here for him too then. And he doesn't need one. They have one. They have one. Okay.
It's so nice to have a moment to myself. This room is really spacious. I hope everyone is having a good evening.
I hope everyone is having a good evening. I hope they're having one. Hope everybody's having a lovely evening. A super lovely evening. The hell? Not you cleaning up the love juice. Bruh, can you go somewhere? Can you just leave? Can you, like, come over here? You're making me uncomfortable doing that. Thank you. We locking this damn door. No more cleaning of the love juice. Zodi being 50, but that's his year. That's the year he is. He's only 19 though. Tiki said, I'm a 64-year-old man. What do you think I would... What do you think I'd be doing getting caught at a damn freak off? A nectar isn't even biologically capable of being produced. These shit should have been dyed. How about that? Damn, this room kind of empty now. How about that? Oh wait, I need to go in and do this again. I hate when they're... Oh my gosh, that's the wrong one. I hate when their freaking eyes are open when they're sleeping. I hope everyone is having a good evening. Pip pip to diddly do. Yeah, you clean up your own love juice. How about that? I can't believe she broke up with Johnny. Princess, I'm gonna tell her ass. I honestly think you should get back with Johnny. I know you've been going through a lot lately, but he's been so good to you, and I think you should go rekindle things with him again, girl. Girly. How about that? Princess looks at you, her expression shifting from a weary softness to something much more guarded. She pulls her hands back, her jaw tightening slightly. Girly? She lets out a short, hollow breath that isn't quite a laugh. She looks away toward the door where Johnny was just being patched up. He is good to me, better than I deserve, probably, after all the ghosts I've been chasing. And we seek comfort in each other, we always have, but rekindling isn't just a switch I can flip, head princess in charge. There's a lot of blood and grief under the bridge between us. She rubs her temples, her voice dropping to a low, honest murmur. I trust him more than anyone else in this rim-cursed place. And with Prism here now, and the other little one on the way... The other little one on the way? What the hell? I know he's the only one who truly stands by me, but my head is a mess. I'm running on fumes and memories of a son who isn't coming back. I don't want to break Johnny's heart again, but I'm too exhausted to hold it properly. She looks at you, her eyes sharpening but searching. You think it's that simple? Just go back to how it was? Princess appreciates your sentiment. No, I'm not saying it's simple. Jason! No, I'm not saying it's simple, but I do think it'd be a lot easier to have someone supportive like him. Squad! I'm dead. Princess lets out a long, weary sigh, her shoulders dropping an inch as the tension leaves them. She looks at her hands, the ones that have built half this colony and buried her firstborn. You're right, it is easier. Honestly, I don't know if I'd still be standing if he wasn't here. When the world feels like it's screaming, Johnny is... He's the only quiet spot I have left. She looks towards the door, her expression softening into something deeply tired but fond. We already seek comfort in each other. It's the only thing that feels real sometimes. Maybe I don't need to rekindle anything. Maybe we just never really went out. I'll think on it, head princess in charge. Truly, I just want to make sure I'm giving him a whole person, not just the pieces that haven't crumbled yet. Thanks, Jason. He'll love you regardless. And he understands and knows what you're going through. You really should marry him again. Princess is silent for a long moment, her gaze fixed on a small scuff on the floor, her hands calloused from years of construction and survival, twitch slightly before she stills them. When she finally looks up, her eyes are shimmering, though she doesn't let a single tear fall. Marry him again. She whispers the words like they're a heavy weight she's trying to lift. A small, sad smile tugs at the corner of her mouth. He would, wouldn't he? He's the only one who saw me when I was just a reclusive girl in the dirt, and he's the only one who sees me now, even when I'm like this. He knows the weight of Princess' grave as well as I do. He carries it too. She takes a deep, shuddering breath, her hand instinctively resting on her stomach where the new life is growing. Bitch, you pregnant again? Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm the only one holding us back because I'm afraid of losing him all over again. But having him officially by my side as my husband, it would be a solid thing in a world that feels like it's made of smoke lately. She looks at you, her expression more open than it's been in seasons. I'll talk to him properly. No more hiding behind blueprints and comfort. If he'll still have me, maybe it's time we stopped being two people mourning separately and started being a family again. Thank you, head princess in charge, for pushing me a little. I think I needed to hear that. Okay, we'll go talk to him, bitch. How about that? How about that, bitch?
Oh, another late night. At least the kitchen's quiet for once. You finding any peas, anyone?
What is she talking about?
Seriously, it's time, y'all. Sip that drink, whores.
Oh, it says pondering your advice on Johnny. Hell yeah.
So, heard about you and Princess Rough, huh? Don't let it get you down, though. Hauling steel, gotta keep busy, right? Coward starts at bay, hot.
Slimeball, can you shut your fucking mouth? People are trying to sleep. Damn, y'all keep fucking all over the place. Kaylani. Got some loving 3 times. 3 times? Like, y'all just cleaned this shit and bro, I'm gonna mind my business. I can't. Y'all have a lot of stuff on your bed too. What the hell going on here? And if you guys aren't together anymore, where's Johnny sleeping? Oh, he's in here now. Oh, he's probably heartbroken. We made a commitment and they just tore it apart. What the hell, girl? It says easy now, princess. Hurt something fierce, that's for sure. The eye blurry, real blurry. Can't rightly say if there's any sight left in it. Just pain. Don't fuss so, though. I've had worse. Though not at all at once, I reckon. Don't you worry about me being okay. I'm tougher than I look. Just get to it. And then, what did he say? They sought comfort in each other's presence and engaging in their favorite pastime. Don't say that shit to him again, Slimeball. Talking about I heard about you and you shared a finely crafted comb with Constantine. Don't tell me that's who you trying to spit game at now, bitch. Constantine? The oldest motherfucker here?
Concerned. It's so awfully cold, isn't it?
fog again. Honestly, this place is just a damp cave with delusions of grandeur. This drilling is tedious, but someone has to keep the lights on, I suppose.
Must you always start a conversation with a title? Just Tiki is fine.
What did she say that to? I have no idea. Let me see if I can figure it out. Everyone's talking about Bella's toe. Her fucked up toe is all they're talking about. Yeah, I don't see any, like, who she was talking to. Right, she must have been talking to herself, because I don't know who she talking to. I don't see it in anybody's logs. Not her messaging me. You ever look at the history of this rock and wonder if we're just repeating the same messy mistakes as the ones before us? I've seen enough wars to know people don't usually learn. I'm gonna say, word on the block is you've been attending freak-offs with Haroldino. That's what Slimeball told me. And then Haroldino told me that one late night at one of the, say during one of the freak-off festivities, while you both were participating in the hands-on rhythmic synchrony, along with the flexibility and secretions of your earthly nectar and love juice ejection. He thought you were a woman that night. Now he's traumatized. What the hell is going on around here? Would you like to explain? He feels hurt by my words, accused of something disgusting. Listen, head princess in charge, I don't know what kind of fermented berry Slimeball has been huffing, but that is the most disgusting, medically inaccurate load of horse manure I've ever heard. Haroldino, rhythmic synchrony? I can barely stand to be in the same room as that man when he hasn't bathed, let alone whatever nectar nonsense you're talking about. I'm a germaphobe, for crying out loud. Do you have any idea how many microbes are involved in secretions? I scrub my hands if I even look at a smudge on the wall. Slimeball is living up to his name. Oh my gosh. And Haroldino is clearly suffering from some kind of heat stroke induced hallucination. I've spent my life surviving wars and cleaning up after messy housemates, not participating in freak-offs. Tell them if they don't stop spreading those filthy rumors, I'm going to start accidentally putting extra fiber in their simple meals. See how rhythmic they feel then. It's funny you mentioned berries because Haroldino said during those freak-off events you smelled of sweet berries and were super feminine. Also, no, I'm gonna say he said it was the earthly, womanly nectar you provided at the freak-off. And also, when you say you're going to start accidentally putting extra fiber in their simple meals, is that code for you're going to start getting even more flexible freak-off festivities? Hold on, I'm gonna copy that. I want to save it because that's hilarious what he said this time. What he said this time was way better than what he said last time. See what he says. Enough! Stop! Just stop. My skin is crawling. I can practically feel the bacteria multiplying on me just listening to this filth. Womanly nectar? Flexible? I'm 64 years old and I have a bad back from carrying supplies through war zones. If I tried to be flexible, something would snap and I'd be stuck on a medical bed for a quadrum. Haroldino has clearly lost his mind and Slimeball is helping him find new ways to be a nuisance. I don't smell like berries. I smell like industrial-grade disinfectant and old wool. If you believe this head princess in charge, then maybe the damp is rotting your brain too. I'm gonna go scrub the kitchen counters until they shine, and if I hear one more word about freak-offs, I'm locking the pantry. Oh my gosh. Slimeball said he's tired of cleaning up the leftover love juice from you and Haroldino's freak-off fun. That's it. I'm done. I am done with this conversation, and I am definitely done with Slimeball. Love juice? I feel like I need to bathe in rubbing alcohol just to get the sound of that sentence off my skin. I spent half my life scrubbing this colony so we don't all die of some flea-ridden plague. And this is the thanks I get? Being accused of that with Haroldino? The man can barely tie his own boots without getting mud on his face. If Slimeball is cleaning up anything, it's probably just a spilled soup he's too lazy to wipe up properly. He's a liar and a provocateur. And you're actually listening to him. I'm going to my room. I need to disinfect my ears. Don't ask me for a damn thing until the smell of those lies clears out of the air. I'm not listening to him. I'm just trying to get the information and understand why you've been so flexible lately. Flexible. The only thing flexible about me is my patience and is snapping like a dry twig. I'm 64 years old. My joints creak louder than the wind in the ruins. If I were any more flexible, I'd be in a medical bed with a shattered spine, not scrubbing floors. You're really going to stand there and entertain this filth from a man named Slimeball? It's medically insulting. It's unhygienic. It's disgusting. I spent my life trying to keep this place from turning into a petri dish, and you're asking me about nectar? I'm gonna go boil some water for cleaning. Just cleaning. Don't speak to me. Are you taking that boiled water to clean the leftover freak off secretions? That's it. I am officially done. I've survived war zones, refugee camps, and decades of cleaning up after people who don't know a mop from a midi fire. But this is a new level of filth. Secretions? I feel like I need to scrub my own brain with industrial bleach just to get that word out of my head. I'm 64 years old. My back creaks if I bend over to pick up a drop spoon, and you're talking to me about flexibility and that? If Haroldino or Slimeball so much as breathe near my kitchen today, I'm gonna show them exactly how rhythmic I can be with a heavy cast iron skillet. I'm gonna go scrub the floors until they bleed. Don't talk to me, head princess in charge. My patience is officially contaminated. Oh, man. That's some funny shit right there. Probably, squad. He really is a germaphobe, though. That's actually one of his traits. He's also very squeamish. Let's see. Hey, head princess in charge. This fog is getting so thick I can barely see my own boots, let alone a raid coming. Back in the caves, at least she knew if it was dark. It was supposed to be dark. This damp air is just making my plate armor feel like a soggy log. You think we could actually get some decent indoor lighting for once, or are we just embracing the gloom? Yeah, we can get more lighting. Hey, have you heard anything about the alleged freak-offs Haroldino has been hosting? Slimeball told me he's tired of cleaning up the love juice from Haroldino and Tiki's festivities. Haroldino said that during the freak-off, they participate in flexibility, hands-on, hands-on rhythmic synchronicity, and nectar secretions. Tiki denies it all, though. What are your thoughts? And would you like to would you like to participate? I know you probably have experienced freak-offs down in those caves. I'm gonna say in the caves. Your words trouble Blue Jay, slightly disturbed by Haroldino's talk. Stops mid-motion, staring at you with a look of pure, unadulterated judgment. Nectar secretions. Honestly, head princess in charge, that sounds like something that grows on the underside of a damp glow stool. If Haroldino is calling it that, he needs more than just a hobby. He needs a doctor or a muzzle. And freak-offs, please. Back in the caves, if you were making that much noise and mess, it usually meant a mega spider was eating your leg. We didn't have time for rhythmic synchronicity. We had mining to do. As for me participating, snorts and adjusts her wooden plate armor. I have a husband. Nocturne might be chaotic, but he doesn't describe our private time like a biological experiment. I'll pass. I'd rather spend my evening staring at a blank wall in the dark than deal with whatever nectar Haroldino is leaking. Poor Slimeball. Someone should give that man a raise or a flamethrower. I'm gonna say Demona said she wouldn't be surprised if Nocturne decided to join in on the freak off festivities though. What are your thoughts on that? Blue Jay sleep decreased 36 to 26%. Why is her rest declining? Stiffens her eyes narrowing until they're practically slits. Demona should worry more about her own business and less about what's happening in my bedroll. Nocturne, he likes his chaos, sure. He's a handful, but he's my handful. If he actually went anywhere near Haroldino's nectar secretions, he'd find out real quick how an archer handles a pest problem. I've lived in caves darker than Demona's soul. I know how to track someone who thinks they're being sneaky. Tell Demona if she's so interested in festivities, she can go scrub the floors with Slimeball. At least then she'd be doing something useful instead of stirring up filth. I'm going to go find my husband. We need to have a talk about his standards. What about his standards, though? Takes a slow, deep breath, her gaze fixing on a distant, dark corner of the barracks. His standards are fine. He's with me, isn't he? But Nocturne, he's like a cave fire, bright, warm, but if you don't watch the draft, he starts flickering in directions he shouldn't. He likes the noise, he likes the mess. Sometimes I think he'd jump into a pit of manhunting wargs just to see if they'd play tag. And if he's even thinking about Haroldino's little rhythmic circus, it's because he's bored, and a bored Nocturne is a dangerous thing for everyone's sanity. I'll remind him that home is where the quiet is, and if that doesn't work, well, I've got plenty of arrows and a very steady hand. He knows that. That's usually enough of a standard for him. Damn. I'm gonna say... Oh, no, wait. I'm gonna say... So you're saying he was bored when he used to be married to Demona? The silence stretches for a long, uncomfortable moment, the only sound being the rhythmic breathing of the baby. Blue Jay doesn't look up, her gaze fixed on the shadows between the floorboards. Bored is a polite way of putting it. Demona is a lot, like a cave-in you can't stop watching. She's all sharp edges and noise. Maybe he liked the drama for a while. Some people crave the heat, even when it's burning the roof down. But you can't live in a firehead princess in charge. Eventually, you want a place where the air is cool and the walls don't move. She finally looks up, her eyes hard and unblinking. If he was bored then, that's his business. If he's bored now, that's mine, and I'm a lot less forgiving than a mountain. I'm gonna say, do you like Demona? And what if Haroldino invited you to the freak-offs? Stares at you for a long, flat beat, her expression as unmoving as a granite wall. Do I like Demona? I like her about as much as I like a cave-in during a deep drill. She's loud, she's messy, and she thinks the world revolves around whatever drama she's stirring up. She's a flicker of light that thinks it's the sun. In the caves, people like her usually end up tripping over their own feet in the dark. And if Haroldino invited me, a short, sharp bark of a laugh escapes her. I tell him to take his nectar secretions and go find a very deep, very dark hole to crawl into. If he ever brings that filth near me, he'll find out exactly how hands-on and rhythmic I can be with a heavy, blunt object. I'm a wife and a mother, head princess in charge. I don't do festivities with people who treat their dignity like discarded slag. My standards are higher than the mountain we're sitting under. Damn. I kind of want to... I'm going to say... I'm going to type this and I'm going to go send it to Demona. I want to see what she says. Bored lady is crazy. That's funny that she was called that earlier. I'm gonna say Demona. Blue Jay said she likes you as much as she likes a cave-in during a deep drill. She said you're loud, messy, and you think the world revolves around whatever drama you're stirring up. She said you're a flicker of light that thinks you're the sun. you're a son. And she said in the caves, people like you usually end up tripping over their own feet in the dark. What are your thoughts on that? I'm gonna say, what are your unfiltered thoughts on that? I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna X out of this. Go over to Demona. I'm gonna start some shit. She feels hurt by my words. Insulted by Blue Jay's arrogance. -10. Blue Jay D's. She's got a lot of nerve talking about tripping in the dark when she spends her life staring at rocks. I'm a bush sniper. I've survived more cave-ins than that little mole has even seen. Loud, messy. I'm the one keeping the predators off her back while she's digging holes. If she thinks I'm a flicker of light, maybe she should be careful I don't go out when she needs a path found. I don't stir drama. I just don't put up with bullshit. Tell her to keep her eyes on the drill and her mouth shut before she finds out how messy I can actually get. That's funny to me. Does she like Blue Jay? Not really. Okay. Damn, y'all just now moving that shit? What the hell? Now, let me see here. What's I about to do? Kind of forgot. That looks cool. like that purple looked really cool. Let me see if I want to put something else in here. Alright, I'm getting tired. This has been wild. I'm going to be hearing freak off, flexibility, rhythmic synchronicity in my dreams. Have a good night, squad. Thank you for hanging out with us. This has been a very interesting stream, to say the least. Let me see. Let me put this here. Oh, also guys, we're doing the members only stream tomorrow or today. We're gonna continue Sherlock Holmes, so squad, if you want to be there and catch up on that, you do that, you know? You do that shit. So you can be ready for the next one. I had a lot of fun with that though. I've started watching the series and it's so cool seeing Watson and Sherlock in the series and seeing their dynamic. It's very similar to how it is in the game. I like it a lot. Yeah, haul that in there. Give them some work to do. Because we got to keep them busy. And when we run out of these, if we ever do, you're gonna make it, okay? It'll probably be around the typical time where we usually start for the most part, maybe like 5:36. I would say the latest would be like 7 p.m. Eastern. But I'm gonna try to start it at a decent time. Exotic goods trader. A trade ship is passing nearby. They are known as Courteous Incorporated. They are an exotic goods trader. Okay, let's check it out then. I mean, we really don't have any money though, but you know, like, we'll see, I guess. Can y'all hurry the hell up with this shit? My goodness, it's getting awfully cold out there in the forest, and I'm just relieved to see so many. Disease of people of clay hands. Disease in people of clay. What the hell? Not y'all having diseases. Hey, Princess in Charge. I was just looking at the dining room while I ate. It's so much nicer than what we used to have. Do you think we'll ever have a place that feels truly safe, or is the fog... Oh. Let me finish with this first. We barely have anything to sell, though. Who made this shitty-ass sculpture? What the hell? Telescope. Oh, yeah, I forgot we have the telescope. Well, this is an exotic trader. We don't really trade with them often, so... That's why I'm seeing stuff that I'm not used to seeing. I'm probably gonna sell some of these animals though, to be honest. Like the babies that were born. We don't need that shit. I'll probably keep the dogs. But... let me see. That might be it though. Yeah, we still have to name the cows. Vocal link analyst. A single-use item that grants the creature the ability to speak in ways they couldn't before. What? That's from Rim Talk. Hold on, I gotta look this up. Vocal link catalyst. What the hell is that? Hold on, I gotta look this shit up. Like, they can speak in ways they couldn't before. The fuck? Gotta find out about this shit. I don't know what the hell that is. I'll be here gaming and tuning in. I'll try to catch up on the first one. Can't believe I just Oh my gosh, I forgot about daylight savings. I thought it like got late super fast. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. Shit. Well, have a good night, squad. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. This item has been removed. I'm really curious about what that is. I'm very curious about what that is. This is pissing me off, Nocturne. What the hell is this? I don't understand, bro. Plasteel. I don't want to spend. How much is that shit? That's a lot of money for us right now. We broke. Seahorse's Ode. Rocknick's Odyssey. Ooh. I definitely want to start getting more books. For sure. Well, these are cute. They have like little paintings and stuff. I think I'm gonna get the books. Skill trainer. Ooh la la. Them shits are expensive though. I'm not gonna get that. That is insane. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna get. Just the books. Bionic bladder. Bionic spine. Oh my gosh. It's Damona's arm. We don't have enough for it though. An artificial arm built by an architect. Not architect. Archotech. Is strong enough to crush a thick hardwood branch in his hand and precise enough to write a sonnet on a grain of rice. It looks and feels like natural flesh, but it's harder to damage than plasteel. Even if it is harmed, it repairs itself over time. Its internal workings are a mystery to all human minds. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool to get for her. We might have to get that, guys. Oh, Damona's about to get an arm. I feel like that fits her personality too. Her crazy ass. But we need to Need to get more money first. Yes, I think we'll have a place. We're currently Hi, Lynette. Oh, you're in the airport? You're on your way home today? Appreciate your sentiment. That's true. I forget sometimes with all the hauling and the marble dust everywhere, it's hard to see the safe part when everything is still being built, you know? But you're right. I should trust the process. It'll be nice when the renovations are done to just sit in a room that doesn't feel like it's waiting for the next storm. Thank you for the reminder. It helps hearing from you. Bitch, what the hell are you talking about? You have one of the nicest rooms right now. Especially in terms of like serenity and calmness. She needs to stop her damn complaining. How about that? I was about to say something, but I forgot. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. I'm trying to gather my thoughts and remember what I was about to do. I'm trying to remember. Okay, well, we need to haul our books for sure. Oh, we have to get money so we can get that arm for Demona. Gotta get that arm. That bionic arm. I need all hands on deck in here. Who's making this? Soldier, you need to come do this. Tiki, Mr. Secretions himself, you need to come do this too. And then I'm gonna have them haul more stone into the prison so the prisoners have stuff to work on. Weasel, are you ready to be taken out of here? Are you doing better or what? Because I'm cool with letting you out if you act right for a while. But every time I consider letting you out, you have a mental break and start losing your mind, so. Okay, you guys are building that. They're working on Haroldino's room. Some other stuff that we could make. Let me see. I need to see what else they sell.
Fox Dick makes scanning a pain. Disease? Let's hope it doesn't hit the fighters.
I thought she said fox dick. Demona, please. Demona D's. Why are you in here with him, girl? Okay. Trader is not willing to buy Goobia or Weasel. That's funny. do need some more components. Your first flight got canceled? How long are you gonna be waiting, do you know? That sucks. That happened to me one time too. I don't think the flight got... Did the flight get canceled? There was like a delay. There was a delay because the plane was having issues or something. And I was just praying that I wasn't gonna die that day. Or maybe they ended up bringing a different plane for us. I don't really remember. I just know that I got home way later than I was supposed to. I've been awake since 11 at night. What time is it there? Both of them are watching Tiki. That's funny. Weasel, can you get out of the way, bro? Why are you using her toilet? I guess he's like, well, she's in my damn way while I'm trying to do my work, so I'm about to go use her toilet. I really want to get that arm for Demona. I wish I could put that shit on layaway. Vivius Party. Why is it saying that it's not painted white? Is it the different? No. How come sometimes it works and then sometimes it doesn't? It's very weird. Let's remove the paint. See what happens. I wonder if we made clothes, would they take the clothes? I'm about to have... I'm gonna have Yuki come make a bunch of shirts. Oh, okay, so it's the same time there as here, so it's Eastern Standard Time, okay. Aw, Lynette, I understand, you're probably super tired. I wouldn't want to be at the airport at that time, so I definitely understand how you feel, especially for that long. me see if they'll buy that shirt. Very curious to see. They don't want that shit. Okay. Probably have to give them food or something. Ooh, hold on. I think I know something they'd want. I think I know something they would want. They would want to... I'm gonna put this iced coffee over here because we have way too much of that and nobody's drinking it. So, I'm gonna put iced coffee over here. And then we're gonna do... Let me see. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do drop. Damn, them shits look big as hell. Okay. I thought there was like a... Maybe I'm tripping, bro. Prioritize hauling. Let me put this on critical right now. See how much money we can get for all this. Not in here, you fucking idiot. Y'all are pissing me the fuck off, bro. Thank you. Thank you, Evie and Persia. Jesus. Not you eating the iced coffee. The fuck? Oh, Sandra's cute. Not y'all in here. Oh my gosh, bro. No, they're gone. Can y'all go somewhere with that? Seriously. You're pregnant, bro. Sandra, you're not cute anymore. You just pissed me off. Can you hurry the hell up, Zodi? Jeez. Oh, look at Jason reading. He's so cute. Green grow. have that good ass arm I want. That good ass arm is gone forever. They have a leg, prosthetic heart. Yeah, they don't have a freaking arm. They don't have a fucking arm for us, guys. Okay, well.
Shiny! Shiny! Go! What?
Honestly, child focus is about the trajectory, not the sparkle.
Constantine says we gotta hit the rock. Right, like you.
Precision. The mountain
Brian
demands
sounds
respect.
slow, bro.
A single clean strike. A single clean strike.
Brian sounds like he's a little slow. Bro, can you hurry up, bro? Like, this is ridiculous. Okay, wait, you guys are bringing a lot of this in here, and like, I don't even know if they're gonna accept this, so we need to calm down for a second. I know y'all are doing what I told you to do, but oh my gosh, can you hurry up? You're taking a year and a half. Why does he walk so slow? Well, the dogs like this iced coffee. No, I don't want to talk to you. You walk slow as hell. I had it on 3 speed and you just got here. Clip Minch. I want to get Demona her arm. I don't see one here either. Try not to porn on display. Porn on display. You know what? Call another one. How about that? We're just gonna keep calling them. How about that? How about that, motherfucker? No, you need to come do it now, bro. You're not about to go do something else first, because you're gonna take a year and a half to get over here. And I'm not dealing with that shit. Civil Corp. Let's see what they have. A lung, a heart, and an acidifier. What the hell is that? A chest implant for preventing enemy use of captured equipment. Upon the user's death, it releases powerful chemicals that dissolve gear in contact with the user's body. What the hell? What the fuck? There's that vocal link catalyst again. Oh my gosh, I wish we could have gotten that freaking arm, bro. Ooh. You know what? Let's sell this now. Let's do like 650, 550, 500. Damn, y'all about to be broke. I was about to say, what the hell is that? Okay, call a different one. Just calling a bunch of different exotic trade chips to get Demona an arm. Stromba Solutions. This sounds promising. See what they have. They also have a vocal link catalyst. What is a pollock seed? The seed of a pollux tree. It can be planted to create a new pollux tree, which will absorb pollution from nearby terrain. Oh, That's cool. We do have some pollution that needs to be... Who the hell told you guys to sell my damn bull? Or buy... I'm not trying to buy no damn bull. What the hell? Okay, let's see. Prosthetic arm. But this is a shitty ass arm. I want that good arm. How much is this arm? Oh yeah, this cheap ass bullshit. I don't want that. You don't want it. I kind of am tempted to get that Pollock seed though. That seems cool. That's some cool shit right there. Okay. I'm gonna do one more. Okay, maybe two more. Beneficial industries. Okay, this is sounding even more promising. Let's see. They also have a vocal link catalyst. Wait, they have the Pollock seed too. Prosthetic arm. Oh, is this one it? Ooh, and theirs is cheaper than the other one. Ooh, we should get the eye too. Because we got some people without eyeballs and shit. What does it say? An artificial eye built by an architect. It perceives every type of electromagnetic radiation, including radio waves, infrared, light, X-rays, and gamma rays. Its visual acuity is precise enough to read handwriting from 20 meters away. It can emit various wavelengths of radiation like a flashlight and has an internal sub-persona AI, which helps highlight useful visual information. Its internal workings are a mystery to the human minds. Okay, that sounds promising. Let's sell all of that. Do we have enough for both of these though? I don't know if we have enough for both of these shits. Oh, hell no. Actually, no, we're not gonna have enough for both. We don't wanna have enough. We need to bring more iced coffee over here. There's a lot more you guys can get over there. Get this out of my fridge and whatnot. What is she making? She's making milk. And throwing up everywhere while doing so. We love to see that, Forrest. Is Ella going to haul the iced coffee? Oh yeah. Okay, Forrest, can you, bro, go get in the damn bed. You just pissed me off with all that shit. Just go to your room. Puking all over the damn place. Somebody else needs to, are you coming back in here to, bro, somebody needs to clean the damn kitchen. The kitchen looks like somebody took a big shit in it. Okay, nice job. Putting more here. Is that the last of the coffee? Is that the last of it? Okay, that is. Alright. So Woody's in here growling and shit. Alright, beneficial industries. We are going to sell all of that. I still don't think that's enough though. That's not enough. That's not enough for us. Okay, go haul that. Can you guys hurry up with this shit? you guys to get up. I know y'all are tired and sleepy and whatever the case may be, but y'all need to finish this shit. And I don't need anybody else making freaking coffee. Alright, let me get rid of this stuff. Economy of bedways in deep crisis. Good. That's lovely. Forrest is now in her second trimester. Tiki, yours is almost done, so I'm gonna need you to like speed up the process a little bit. Fucking busy, bro. Your face is like a fist magnet, princess. Damn, why my kids be talking to me like I'm a fucking piece of shit? She said, if insulting me makes you feel better, I'm always here to help you. That was a funny ass response. Is Johnny still upset? Yeah, he is. I mean, I'd be upset too. I would be upset too. He said, I don't fuck with you, bitch. All these damn kids we got together and then you just divorced me. When I've been nothing but supportive and there for you. Tiki, any day now, dude. Any day now. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh, we're already rich. But still, he still needs to hurry up with that. Okay, you need to come call Beneficial Industries. Hurry up. I don't want no slow walking, none of that. Oh my gosh, he's all the way up over here. They're gonna be gone by the time his slow ass gets over there. Johnny boy. He just got here, bro. You are the slowest walking person in the colony. This is ridiculous. Okay. Sell this shit too. Damn, that's not even worth that much, but it's fine. We about to be about broke as shit after this. Okay, so we're getting both of those. Damn, that shit is expensive as hell. We about to be broke as shit. Hell yeah. Install an architect high, increasing site by 38% for the first eye installed and 12% for the second. Oh my gosh. Damn, that's crazy. Permanent eye. Okay, I guess we're gonna put this shit in here. So who's gonna attach this arm to Demona and who's gonna gouge somebody's eye out to put it in them? Let me see, who's eyeless in this bitch? I know Utsuro's eye is messed up. She has a cut scar, but I don't think her eye is... I can't tell. I feel like her right eye does look... Is it her right eye? Let me see. Or her left eye? I guess that would be her left, yeah. While smaller cuts are able to heal with little effort, larger cuts and deep gashes cause too much bleeding to be left alone. Okay. I don't feel like her eye's as bad as other people's though. Let me see who else has a eye problem. I know Utsuro. I'm pretty sure Utsuro's eye just is completely fucked up. Yeah. An injury caused by contact with excessive heat or electricity. His is a 9. Yeah, hers is just a 3.5. His is pretty bad. His is pretty bad. And then Johnny's eye is at a 6. I don't think anybody else has any eye issues, if I'm not mistaken. None of my babies down here have issues with their eyes because we protect them so they don't really fight or anything. Yeah, so it would either go to, I would say Utsuro or Johnny. I would probably say Utsuro though, because Utsuro's is the worst. His was burned, like theirs was just scratched or cut, which I mean that's still really bad, but I feel like burned is kind of crazy. And his eye looks the most different too. Like if you look at hers, you can kind of tell that there's something different about this eye versus this one. This one's not as green. And then with Utsuro, his eye just looks completely fucked up. It doesn't even look like the same color as this one. And it's not because he has heterochromia. It's because his eye is literally messed up. And then same with Johnny's. His looks kind of bad too, but his isn't as bad as Utsuro's is, so let me see something. Does this give them any... Wait, let me see. Efficiency 0. 28 out of 30. This is 1 out of 10. Damn, efficiency 0. Let me look at hers. I didn't even see that. Okay, 7 out of 10. Efficiency 67. And then his 4 out of 10. Efficiency 33. Yeah, so his is like basically... His eye doesn't work at all. So I think we should give that to him. Ooh, I'm excited to do surgery on a motherfucker. Is this painted? This shit does not look... I guess. I wish all the stuff actually looked the color that I want it to be. Let me see, what if I change this to like... Okay, well, that's fine. Still don't understand why it won't let me paint this shit though. This, I need to move that. Slimeball complimented Tiki on his social skills. Bro, why are y'all so freaking cold? It's 70 degrees in here. Please don't start no social fights while y'all are in here. Okay, good, because when all of you guys get together, you start acting crazy. It's Lumen. It's little Lumi. Their room looks cozy to me. I don't know if it's the color scheme or what, but it looks a bit cozy. It looks quite cozy. Alrighty guys, it is about that time. I am going to save the stream here. This was a very eventful stream, I'd say. We made progress with the bedrooms and renovations. We have some new body parts to surgically implant into / on people. And different people are beefing. We got more insight into the freak off allegations. I'm not sure who I believe. Tiki's story seems to make a lot more sense based on what he said, but Haroldino seems extremely adamant about the fact that they were participating in very flexible, hands-on, rhythmic, synchronous freak-off festivities. So time will tell. Blue Jay versus Demona. We have Princess divorcing Johnny. There was a lot that happened. We pretty much finished up Yuki's new room, in the process of working on Haroldino's, and we're just gonna keep it pushing. Forrest is now in her second trimester. The animals keep getting pregnant. The list goes on. We experienced a solar flare. No raids this time. You know what though? To be fair, I do want to say I probably didn't have it's on community builder, so it's on community builder. So I feel like we should have gotten something. Maybe a man-eating warg or something. I don't know. But we're just gonna keep proceeding with everything. Thank you guys so much for being here. We will be having a members only stream later this evening. Make sure you guys turn your clocks back if they're not set to do so automatically. If you would like to become a member, the link will be in the chat. Nocturne, if you're still here, can you drop that in the chat, please? And I will see you guys next time. Oh, by the way, with the memberships, you get access to members-only streams and whatnot. Also, you get emojis and you get a badge. So there is that. If you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe to the channel and also leave a like on this stream. I'd really appreciate it. All right, thank you guys so much. Good night.